Hello, good morning, my dear students. This is again your Virat Kumar, lecturer in Electrical and Electronics Engineering from the Institute of GPT Vaddipalli, that is Government Polytechnic Vaddipalli, from the semester of 4 with the subject of AC machines, and the code is 18E403C. And here we are learning about the three-phase transformers. In the subtopic is parallel operation of transformers. So today we are going to see the parallel operation of transformers. This is the topic for today. Parallel operation of transformers. Okay, fine. To the topics. In the previous period, we have learned about advantages of three-phase transformers and the types of transformers, and star connections like star delta, star star, star delta, delta delta, delta star. So these are the topics which you have seen in the previous class of the PPT number 31. Okay. So today's objectives are: from this period, you will be able to know about the open delta connection. There is a large connection in spite of all these four: star star, delta delta, star delta, and delta star. There is a special connection and another connection, that is open delta connection. And we will also see the conditions for parallel operation of three-phase transformer. So these are the two main topics which we will be going to see in this session. Okay, fine. Moving on to the next slide. So today's the main topic is open delta, or it is open delta or VV connection. See, I'll just show you that we know that this is a delta. Actually, this is a delta to delta connection actually, and here he is telling us open delta. That means if any of these three sides is opened, for example, see, if we erase this or erase this, 1 second. So it looks in, this is a delta actually closed, and if it is open delta, any of the side, we erase it. Okay, that just looks like open delta. It also looks like a V. See, this is a V type of structure. You can see this is a V type of structure. So that is why this is also called as VV connection. Is that clear? So here you can see, if one of the transformer of a delta delta is removed and three-phase supply is connected to the primaries, then three equal three-phase voltages will be available at the secondary terminals on no load. And the method of transforming three-phase power by means of only two transformers is called the open delta or VV connection. Are you getting the point? So open delta connection is shown in the below figure. You can see. So in open delta we have only two phases and it is a continuous loop. So you can see here the connection. This is one phase and next to the other and finished. And if it is a three phase, there will be another thing. I'll just show you by the diagram. There will be another circuit like this. There will be another circuit like this. This is a closed delta, fully a delta. And if one of the phases is opened, so then it looks in this way. So there is no phase A, it's only we have B and C. So this is on the primary side, and similarly on the secondary side. So this is the open delta structure or V type of structure. There is no there is not having any third phase. It is not having any third phase, only two phases in it, and so it is called open delta or VV connection. So from primary to the secondary we can take like this type of connections A, B, C. Even though it is having two phases, we can take a three-phase supply. Just make the diagram. Just make the diagram. Is that finished? Okay. So this A, B, C kind of connections. The terminals are mentioned in this way. So it is employed when three-phase load is too small and one of the transformer in its delta bank is disabled. The future load can be increased by closing open delta. So these are the three important elements that a open delta employs. The first thing is it is employed when there is a three-phase load is too small. For example, if all the three are connected, then it can supply for a huge load. So the open delta means only two phases are involved in it. That means with less voltage and a less load, less power. So that it may be employed to supply for smaller loads. That's why the first point is three-phase load is too small. It is employed when three-phase load is too small. And the other is if one of the transformer in a delta bank is disabled. That is delta bank. If any one of the phases is disabled, then the open delta is employed, obviously. And then the future load can be increased by closing open delta. See, if we can use a open delta, for example, there are limited load, then there is no need of any closed delta in order to reduce some losses, in order to increase the efficiency. So if there is a limited load, you can use a open delta type of transformer for supplying a smaller loads. And if in case any load increases in future and it has to meet the high load and high demand where this open delta may not be sufficient, then it can be closed and supply the increased load. So thereby it employs when the future load can be increased by closing open delta. You can close it also and open it also. So by closing we can increase the demand, load demand in the future. So these are the main three aspects where an open delta employs. Just make a note of them. Okay, fine. So the important points of open delta connection is, the first one is the ratio of V capacity to delta capacity is 57.7%. The ratio of V capacity to delta capacity is 57.7%. The second point is utility factor of open delta connection is 86.6%. And the two transformers will not have the same voltage regulation. One transformer operates P1, that is equals to kVA cos 30 degrees minus pi. The second transformer operates P2, that is equals to kVA cos 30 degrees plus pi. So these are the 5 important points of open delta connection. So the first point is the ratio of V capacity to delta capacity is 57.7%, and the utility factor of open delta connection is 86.6%, and the two transformers will not have the same voltage regulation, and one transformer operates with a P1 of kVA into cos into 30 degrees minus pi, and the second transformer operates at P2 with kVA into cos into 30 degrees plus pi. Now the disadvantages of open delta connections are: first point is it operates at low power factor, therefore 86.6% of load power factor, and the secondary terminal voltage is unbalanced. So these are the main two disadvantages of open delta connection. Then finally moving on to the conditions for parallel operation of three-phase transformers. So the following conditions must be satisfied before connecting a transformer in parallel with the existing transformer. So already there is a transformer and we need to fix another transformer in parallel to it. So here he is telling us that the following conditions must be satisfied before connecting a transformer in parallel with the existing transformer. Just be cautious. These are the main conditions. The first thing is primary winding must be suitable to supply frequency and voltage. Primary windings must be suitable to supply frequency and voltage. The polarity must be same of both the transformers. And the transformation ratio must be same. And the percentage must be equal and have the same X by R ratio. So these are the four main conditions to be satisfied when two transformers are to be connected in parallel. The first is primary windings must be suitable to supply frequency and voltage, that means same frequency and same voltage, and the polarity must be same of both the transformers, and transformation ratio must be same. The percentage impedance must be equal and have the same X by R ratio. Just make a note of them. Okay. The equivalent impedance should be inversely proportional to the individual kVA rating. I think these are all the conditions which we have seen in the single phase transformers also. So the same conditions should be satisfied when a three phase transformers are also connected in parallel. So you can observe here the same conditions are being reflecting which we have studied in the single phase transformers. So we should have equivalent impedance should be inversely proportional to the individual kVA rating, and the phase sequence must be same. The phase displacement between primary and secondary voltages must be same, and all the three phase transformers have the same construction. The thing is, equivalent impedance should be inversely proportional to the individual kVA rating. The phase sequence must be same. The phase displacement between primary and secondary voltages must be same, and all the three phase transformers have the same construction. That means we have three kinds of connections: core type, shell type, and berry type. If the two transformers are connected in parallel, the two transformers should have the same type of construction. That means a core type transformer can be paralleled with a core type only, and a shell type transformer can be paralleled with a shell type only, and a berry type transformer can be connected in parallel with a berry type only. A core type cannot be connected in parallel with shell type or berry type or something else. So these are the conditions which have to be satisfied by three phase transformers when they are connected in parallel. Just please make a note of them. So this is how the conditions in order to satisfy a three-phase transformer to be connected in. So today's summary is, in this period we have discussed about open delta connection and the advantages and disadvantages, the conditions for parallel operation. Open delta connection and its advantages and disadvantages, and also the conditions for parallel operation of three-phase transformers. So are you ready for a small quiz? So let us see a small quiz. The parallel operation of transformers. Just guess the answer. The parallel operation of transformers. The options are: voltage ratio must be same, phase sequence must be same, polarity must be same, all the above. Take a couple of minutes, just think thoroughly and guess the answer. Guess the correct answer. I think it's very easy to guess. Okay, fine, very good. It's all the conditions should be satisfied, like voltage ratio must be same, phase sequence must be same, and polarity must be same. So the answer will be all the above. So let us cross check. So fine, we have guessed the correct answer. It's all the above. We'll see the second question. As compared to delta delta bank, the capacity of VV bank of a transformer is. This is also very easy to guess. We have seen the important aspects of delta delta bank to the open delta bank. As compared to delta delta bank, the capacity of VV bank of a transformer is. Guess the answer quickly. Just think it. Just analyze the previous summary. Okay, fine. Mine says it's A 57.7% capacity. What is the ratio? I think. Let us check. No, wrong. It's 86.6%. This is the ratio, and this is the capacity. So finally, this is your answer. The next question: paralleling of transformers with incorrect polarity results. Just guess. Paralleling of transformers with, actually the condition is polarity must be same. But if polarity is not same, so paralleling of transformers with incorrect polarity results: overloading, short circuit, different power factors, circulating currents. Just guess the answer. Actually, it is not a condition to be paralleled, but if so, what happens? It becomes overly loaded, or becomes short circuited, or operates with different power factors, or produces circulating currents. I think it gets short circuited or else it operates with a different power factors. Let us check. See, I have said it short circuits. This is the right answer. Since the connection, when the connection is reversed, it gets obviously short circuited. The polarity must be same. Moving on to the next question. Paralleling of transformers with different impedance triangles results. A. Short circuit. Circulating currents and transformers operate with different power factors. None of the above. Just take a minute, think for a while, and guess the answer. It's paralleling of transformers with different impedance triangles results. I think it's C. Transformers operates with different power factors. Let us see. No, I think it's wrong. It produces circulating currents. Okay, fine. The answer is circulating currents. Paralleling of transformers with different impedance triangles results in circulating currents. Okay, fine. That's it for the quiz. There are some frequently asked questions. Explain about open delta connection with figure and state the conditions required for parallel operation of three-phase transformer.